Get ready to spill the tea, laugh out loud, and dive into the juiciest drama on the airwaves. Introducing the Real Housewives of Reality podcast, where the real talk gets real hilarious. Join our hosts as they take you on a wild ride through the glamorous world of the Real Housewives franchise and beyond. These witty commentators are serving up hot takes, spicy recaps, and side-splitting commentary that's internationally tolerated. But it's not just about recaps. Strap in for live watches where our hosts react in real time to the jaw-dropping moments that leave us all asking, did that just happen? Subscribe now on your favorite podcast platform. Take it from me, a computer-animated voice program that is narrating this commercial. You're going to really love or hate this show. Bye!
If nothing else, I hope there's a special spot in hell for Vince McMahon for what happened.
I will never forgive your mother for giving birth to you.
What kind of mayor calls a kid a fat ass? Come on, man.
This is why we're here tonight. It's real. This is why we all came together. Girl, I need you to realize what we're going on. You gotta testify and let me swear my wits out.
A long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again.
Gotta testify and let me swear my wits out.
A long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again.
Gotta testify and let me swear my wits out.
Cheated against those who test my fake dumb. Feeling numb and I pick up a drug. And speaking of drugs, let me fill up your glasses. Watching the world spin, how long it lasts us. Life ain't sex and it ain't weed. It ain't about to check this guy's plan, it ain't me. And I'm a follow with a radiating like speed. Or the way that God's gates of full honesty. Modesty, got me living life like a musical odyssey. Prodigy.
Possibly, he playing all the odds of me. I almost got shot in them robberies. 9 months later than BZ did. You even took away one of JG's kids. Shed a little light that you got to give. Cause I'm wondering how you let me live.
A long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again.
Gotta testify and let me swear my wits out.
A long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again.
Gotta testify and let me swear my wits out.
Cinema saints looking up in the face some. Weaking the dawns and I'm speaking in tongues. And speaking of tongues, I'm taking my glasses. Sipping on a bottle and the plan of molasses. Rocking the world and I could offer the axes. Practice a madness, judgment, imagine. If you had a hand for help, but them cards you dealt. Say the man up and do it yourself. I took time with a rhyme and a dime itself. The design is felt like a Mona Lisa. Recently, decency was easily confused for weakness. He preaches to telekinesis. Knees is weak when I speak up. Then astral projected right through your speakers. He is the man amongst men, but still I got
a long way to go to make it, praying for a miracle. I've been grinding for all of my life just to find me again.
Gotta testify and let me swear my wits out.
side.
Tractor systems are offline. Number one. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is.
No Outlet Live with your favorite hosts on the North Coast, Jeremy Tomesek and Jarrod Stover. The road to boredom ends here.
No outlet, but I need to charge my phone.
No Outlet Live.
Welcome back. It is another fantastic episode of No Outlet Live, brought to you by your boys at Guardian Roadside Solutions and FlatHousePress.com. You could call the show at 216-647-0064. We are live on YouTube, and I am joined by your friend, Jarrod Stover.
What up, what up? Got a little laugh in there, a little cheer.
You
People
gotta
don't know
fix
how to
these
take
damn
me really.
cameras again. Every time. It never fails, bro.
I don't know how you don't do your show prep and you realize that's not a thing.
I did actually check all this stuff. It just seems to want to do that every now
I
and
know,
then.
my shit keeps fucking up today, too.
Yeah, what the hell is going on in the studio today?
Yeah, it's just messed up. We're having a rough one. And no guests, so, you know.
Yeah, I guess it just is par for the course when you don't have a guest.
Yeah, right?
You know, I was talking to you a couple weeks ago about me building my bug out bag, right?
Okay, do we got an update?
We have a huge update.
Fuck yeah.
So let me just go ahead and show you some of my stuff.
All right, it better be bigger than a little first aid kit. Like, we weren't impressed by that shit last time at all.
All right, so right here, I have
ghillie suit.
a ghillie suit. Okay. So the ghillie suit, it helps you when you're in the wilderness and you want to be incognito.
So in a survival situation, you're just gonna hide out like with your ghillie suit.
I'm going to hide out in my ghillie suit, all right?
You may be smarter than me. I'm just be standing in the middle of the field.
People going to think they see Sasquatch in the woods covered in leaves or some shit.
Right? They've been spotting Sasquatch forever. It's you. We should go do that. You should dress like that and go fuck with people who are like Sasquatch hunting. Like find out where they're at in the woods and like start walking around there. Like,
So next up on the item list,
oh shit.
right here is my rucksack. Okay, this is a military-sized rucksack. This could fit about 200 pounds worth of gear that I'm putting
Nice.
in there.
We embarrassed you last time with that little ass rucksack thing.
No,
You had to get a bigger
I
one
was
to
trying to tell
compensate.
you that the rucksack was on the way, and you
Nah, we
confused
weren't-
my first aid kit for a rucksack.
We weren't hearing all that though. We were saying what it was.
You wasn't hearing all
Yes.
that.
No, we.
Because you're a fucking hater.
I might be.
But
Sometimes.
in here, so I had already showed you guys this first item I'm pulling out of the front pocket. This is my first aid kit. Plus, it's got all kinds of survival stuff in it.
Nice. Do you have a tourniquet?
Yeah, I have tourniquets. I have gauze. I have blood clot
Nice.
stuff. And also a rubber band thing that, like, you know how heroin junkies be tying up their arm?
That is a tourniquet.
No, a tourniquet is like, I thought a tourniquet is where you like get your arm like in this position, like the thing that goes around your
Oh no,
neck.
that's a sling. Bro.
Oh yeah,
A
yeah.
tourniquet
you're right.
is like if you're bleeding, you need to tie that shit up so it'll stop bleeding. You know.
Yeah, I have that. I have.
Or
one
if
of
you're
them.
gonna shoot up heroin, which it also that's what you sounded like you were gonna use it for.
Well, if they have Poppy in Alaska, we'll never know what I could be doing out there in
Right.
the woods.
You're going out to Alaska.
That would be my plan.
I feel like
was
you
to
should
go
have like
west.
a white ghillie suit or something.
well, it's like it's a half the year. It is like just woods and stuff.
Oh yeah. I heard that's like hard to survive in Alaska, out in the wilderness out there. It's rough. That's where you're going to go?
But there's a lot of game out there, and you have the...
Yeah, your game out there. It's all them fucking big-ass bears and shit. Like,
well, it depends on where you're at. If you go further up north, that's where all the, like, grizzlies and stuff are.
oh, I didn't... You know Alaska like that, I guess. I don't know.
I watch a lot of survival shows. That's like
Yeah.
one of my favorite lanes of television. I really watch this show called Alone a lot. It's a competition.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
Dude, it's one of the best survival shows ever, and I learned a lot off of it. But in this thing, like in my first aid kit, one of the first things that you will see on it is in the front, I have my ferro and striker. So I have
there you go.
this much ferro.
Probably most important.
Very important.
Yes.
Okay, and it's got paracord on it, so I could also use the paracord for all kinds of things. Setting up like shit, I forgot what they're called, like little small game traps and stuff like that.
Nice.
But
like snares?
Yeah, like a snare. I could
Yeah.
set that up with it. I got fishing line that I could probably incorporate.
Do you think that you can set up a snare and we could catch something? Like just out in the streets of Lakewood?
Dude, there's black squirrels everywhere. I'd catch 1,000 of them.
All right. We should start that every week, do a survival segment and see what you come up with. Will he be able to catch a black squirrel? Like city survival? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to catch the squirrels if I'm not going to actually be eating them.
No, we're going to eat them live on the show.
Yeah, but these squirrels out here in Lakewood be eating like trash and stuff. I don't want no trash squirrel.
So does everything else, man.
They be eating like fucking all these trannies tampons and stuff.
You eating
tampons.
Are you eating a raccoon out here?
I just saw a huge raccoon the other morning. I was leaving for work, and there's dumpsters out by this garage out here, and there was a big one. I mean, it was like the size of a dog.
Nice.
It was pretty crazy, but it was like kind of, I leave really early in the morning, so it was dark, but I could tell it was a raccoon, and that motherfucker was eating good.
Hell yeah. I bet if he's a fat fuck around here.
So in this pack, I already showed you guys like pretty much everything that's in there, but there's a new addition into this. Right here, I have potassium iodide tablets.
Nice.
These
That's
tablets,
for radiation?
yes, it will protect you from radiation poisoning. Okay.
Cool.
Everything else you guys have seen that's in this.
It depends on how much radiation, though, right? Because if you're getting like screwed over by a nuke or something, that ain't gonna help you. Like,
Well, yeah, if you're in like I don't know, within like a 50-mile radius of where a nuclear bomb does let off,
Yeah.
you're screwed.
oh yeah, for sure.
Except for, I was watching this thing about Chernobyl, and there's people that live in these villages there still.
Yeah.
And they're fine. I mean, they go out and they eat stuff out of the, they forage.
Right.
And there's dogs that live in that area, and animals are surviving it. So that, and they do know that it's very radiated still. It's going to be radiated for like another 50 years.
I saw like a special where they went in and they tested all the water and stuff, and they found like two-headed fish and stuff, but they said the water wasn't radiated anymore, like in that plant, like in the nuclear plant that blew up.
Really?
Yeah. And all this shit. It was on the History Channel. I don't know how well of a source that is, but I guess.
Yeah, that is wild. So further into the rucksack.
Okay, get more into the rucksack.
Let's see what I got in this pouch over here on the side. I have right here is a tent that fits in this small little bag. This is a survivor tent.
Is it just the one with like the little string and then you like hang it over like the
Yes, I have
like the army?
paracord. Yeah, it's like a military style tent.
Hell yeah.
In the other side, I have. Now this one is the important one. This is the big ticket item right here. This
Okay.
is the huge survival thing.
This is the only thing that's gonna keep you alive. That's what you're saying.
This is like the main course of survival.
Okay. The main course.
This is a Sawyer water filter straw with a bag. So this thing is rated up to 100 gallons of water that you could drink from literally any water source and not have contaminated water.
Nice. Can you drink your own pee and stuff? Like, is it Waterworld style?
For sure, I could piss into a bottle and then pour it.
That's pretty
from
sweet.
this filter into this bag,
But
and be able to drink it.
Even knowing it was clean piss, but it's your piss, would you still drink it? I guess
I'm
you'd have
drinking my
to if you
piss
had-
either way.
Right.
I'll drink it straight from the tap, baby.
Oh yeah. The one thing I don't see is you said you're going to Alaska, right? So I
Yeah.
don't see a lot of things that are going to keep you warm from the elements, and I think that's what kills you in Alaska is the elements, like how cold it gets and stuff like that.
So I do have that on my list. I have a huge list of survival gear that I've been knocking off a few items at a time, and they make these blankets. Like, have you ever seen like the NASA space blankets?
Yeah.
They make these the same material, but they're durable. They're rip proof, and you
Right.
could get a pack of like 10 of them, and that will also help me because the first thing I'm gonna do if I'm in a wilderness situation is I've watched and studied a ton of videos where they build like these tents, or not tents. They build like log cabins.
Right.
I could just go out into the woods with an axe and start forming the area to build a small log cabin.
Yes.
And I will use, up until I have it built, I'll be able to use these things around the tent that I have to insulate it because they're weatherproof.
Gotcha.
And they trap in body heat also. So as
Right.
I'm inside of it, I will be heating it up. But then after I have up my cabin, I would be able to insulate the inside with this material, and it'll trap the heat inside of it.
Nice.
Another thing.
The one thing is, have you ever built a log cabin? Have you ever tried?
I've watched maybe 100 hours.
Yeah.
I've watched 100 hours of people doing it.
So you put in the training video. You didn't actually do the training yet.
I haven't done the training yet. I haven't. I
And
just
again,
watched like the seminar.
These are things we should be recording and putting out as like content on the show. Like, can you build a log cabin? Like,
Maybe.
Find out next week.
And then my other item is, oh, hold on. Now, this is just what I got now. As we go, as I keep buying more stuff, I'll keep on introducing as I build this rucksack. But I have my sleeping bag, which is
Nice.
funny that this is way larger than my tent.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, a tent ain't meant to keep you warm. Just meant to block the elements, you know?
Right. It kind of protects me lightly. And then I'm going to have them emergency space blanket things.
Yes.
That are going to fill the rest of that. Like in my first aid kit, I already have, this thing already has one of them in it, but it's not the durable style. Yeah, so if you look in here, this has got like all of my first aid stuff in there, but this foil looking thing is like an emergency blanket.
Oh, nice.
So that I have like
blanket squares, like.
No, it's like this will
Travel size.
unfold
I know, that's what
into
I'm
like
saying.
a 20-foot thing.
Right.
But it
that looks like, a thing of tissue or something. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got my tourniquet there, some swabs, some stuff for stitching, gauze. So yeah, I got this thing really popping. It's starting to get going now.
It looks like it's a good starter. I don't know if any of that is going. If it was the end of the world right now, I don't think any of that shit right there is gonna save you. I don't think you have enough yet. I think that's just a nice little starter.
Not yet.
That's gonna get you by in the beginning, but
Yeah, I need one thing that I was looking at is I want to get a sundial. I need to get them super durable emergency blanket things.
Hell yeah.
Get the pack of like 5 of them. That's all I'll really need.
Right.
And then I'm also looking in crossbows. I was supposed to go do training with crossbows, and it was raining on the day
Right.
I signed up. So they canceled on that, but eventually I don't even have a bow yet. So I might as well just wait until I get the bow to be able to, or before I start doing the training courses on it.
True.
So yeah, that in the future you'll be seeing this thing build up until that rucksack is going to be like 150 pounds within the next year.
Oh yeah, for sure. But one thing I will tell you about my rucksack and how I'm going to build mine is that when it does become the end, I'm just gonna go steal somebody else's.
Oh, you know what? That's actually not even the end of the rucksack. Hold on.
Oh, you got more?
I forgot. I have this is
canteen?
a piece of it. No, I don't need a canteen. I got my
Oh,
my
yeah, you
Sawyer
got your
water
thing
bag.
to pee in. Like,
I don't have to pee in it. I don't know why.
well, I don't know why you wouldn't want to. Like, free water.
Water's everywhere with that Sawyer straw. You could literally drink like puddles and stuff and not get what is it, jaundice and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't. It like literally, if you look up Sawyer water filtration, things like that, they do stuff globally for like places that don't have water, like
Right.
villages in Africa where they're trying to drink like the river water where hippos are just shitting and pissing everywhere.
Is there a way to tell if the filter is bad? It tells you like, hey, this filter isn't working, or are you just gonna drink some contaminated shit thinking you're covered and you're gonna poison yourself anyway?
So it comes with like an instructions on it, and every so often, like after you use it for, I don't know, say you use it for like 4 months,
Yeah.
it says that you could backflow it and you run water through it the opposite way and it kicks out all of the crap that's in the filter.
Oh,
and then it's
gotcha.
pretty much brand new after that. And it's rated for 100,000 gallons.
Nice.
So 100,000 gallons, dude, if you're like in a survival situation, you're not drinking like a lot of water. You're drinking just enough to get by.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know if I had that. I'd be like, dude, I could drink water anywhere. Fuck yeah.
And then at the point, like at a certain point, I would be set up and I would just be boiling my water at that point. You know what I mean?
Right. Until you ran out of flint or whatever. Your fire
No,
starter didn't work anymore.
I know how to make like a fire bow.
Oh, yeah, like the...
Yeah, dude. I definitely know how to make a.
Dude, I've watched so many people try to do that. Have you ever done that? I'm asking you all these things because I feel like you watch a lot of YouTube. You're like, dude, this is going to be great. And you're going to be out there. You're going to be one of those dudes like, can't fucking do it, Janet. Like breaking your stick and shit. Like.
That actually would be me. And no, I have not done it.
These are things we got to test, especially if you're spending all this money on it, dude. If you ain't going to get anything out the deal in the end and you're just going to fucking flop anyway.
Well, you know what my plan is because, like, you know, this is a bug out bag. This is like doomsday prepper stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what I really need to do with the stuff and what my plan is I'm about to learn how to hunt small game once I get my bow, right?
Right.
And once I'm
that'd be fucking cool.
Dude,
like,
that would be really sweet. I'll be a fucking hunter, and I want to start with small game because you should start small and learn the tricks of the trade before you move up to like deer or like
Right.
or like wild boar or something like that.
Yep.
But I'm gonna start small with that, and this whole system I'm putting together doubles as hunting gear, so I'm gonna be able to do both. You know what I mean?
Right. So what's small? Like what are you going after first? You trying birds? I think birds would be kind of hard.
Well, with a bow, it wouldn't be smart to hunt birds because I'm
yeah,
going
'cause you
to lose
wouldn't be
all of
able to
my
shoot arrows, yeah.
arrows. Yeah, so I
Gotcha.
want to go for like rabbit, squirrel.
Nice. I'm starting smaller than that. I'm gonna look for like newts under rocks. High protein, you know what I'm saying? That's all
Crickets.
I need. Yeah, crickets, dude. Fuck yeah.
I mean, hey, whatever works. I mean, if you watch some survival shows like I do, a lot of people go that route.
They can. Them dudes that walk around with like no shoes in the woods, you know, like
Yeah.
dual survival or whatever, they're always eating some crazy shit like bugs and shit. I'm like, all right, dude.
Naked and afraid.
Right. They pan the camera. There's like a Burger King right down the block.
So in this pack that goes around my waist, right here, man, you really got some stuff going on over there.
Because I don't have my volume turned off. Well, my phone's on the charger and I can't like look at it.
Oh, okay. But in here I have what I have is this is a box of hollow point ammunition.
Nice.
Serious survival stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. That's the only survival stuff I'm going to need because I'm just stealing all my shit. And I'm going to need a lot of bullets to do that.
I have within here a bigger case of standard ammunition. Okay, this is
Full metal jackets.
no brass. This is brass 9mm Luger 124 grain. It is full metal jacket. You are correct. And then I do believe in here there's only one more piece in this, and that is my small level. for when I start building my cabin.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be able to do it real professionally.
And you pulled that out, and I was like, what could you possibly need a level for? That's actually smart, dude.
Yeah, dude, you can't be building stuff and not have it level.
I don't know. I can do it by eye. Just eye it up.
Your shit gonna be wonky as fuck.
Dude, it's gonna work. My shit always serves its purpose. It may not be pretty, but
So yeah, that's my survival gear so far. I will keep you guys updated when I continue that. What's new in the life of Jarrod, the co-host of No Outlet Live?
not much, man. Just hanging out, doing cool shit. that's my entire life from birth.
So, have you been watching this all this stuff with fucking Britney Spears?
No, there's shit going on with Britney again.
Well, there's just like there's
dudes crying, like
leave her alone. There's a lot going on with Britney Spears because for a while she's like, I've been talking about this on the show for years now. Her Instagram is just wild. I mean, it's
yeah. Well, she was with the knives thing before, right? Is that the last story you had about her?
Yeah, she is.
Gotcha.
She was doing videos of her dancing like a lunatic with big butcher knives.
Yeah.
And for years, I mean, she's been like posting nudes on Instagram.
Well, and it's weird because the older she gets, I think the more unattractive she actually becomes. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody would really expect that because if you follow what's her name, Danielle, I think Fisher,
yeah.
Yeah,
Fishel. Like
is
maybe.
it Fishel?
I don't know. It could be. How do we not know?
Let's look it up.
No, but how old is Britney Spears? Like, 'cause she's got to be around like my age, probably.
Yeah, you're right. It is Danielle Fishel. That is Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Yes.
Every
dude knew who that was. Chicks were probably like, I don't know that name.
She's aging like fine wine, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
dude.
she gets hotter as she gets older.
For sure.
And I agree with you. I mean, I think Britney Spears is losing her touch. Even like when I was younger and Britney Spears was a huge deal, I would have killed to see what her Instagram is filled with right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Instead, it was just schoolgirl outfits and stuff. Like, fine. But been there.
So let's see how old Britney Spears is. Let's see. Britney Spears is 41. She was born in December 2nd, 1981.
Oh, yeah. So she's just 3 years older. 2 years older than me.
Yeah, and her Instagram is just loaded with all kinds of stuff. But recently, she put out a book. She wrote a book.
Yeah.
And this book name drops her relationship with Justin Timberlake.
Okay. How did it name drop? We already knew that relationship happened.
She said that she got pregnant by Justin Timberlake, and he said, we are very young, not ready for a child, and we're at like this spot in our careers where we really shouldn't be raising children yet because they were young.
It's true.
I mean, it's
yeah.
He was thinking.
Is he denying the allegations?
No, he has not. But he just recently turned off the comments on his Instagram because people are hating on him because he told Britney Spears to have an abortion.
Well, yeah, I think any dude, a younger dude, especially somebody with like a huge career ahead of him, is kind of like, yeah, kill that baby now.
But it almost makes you wonder because right around that time, you remember, she was with Justin Timberlake. They break up. She goes nuts and shaves her head. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
So, like, is all of this, like, real mental craziness stemming from that situation?
Yeah, probably. I mean, all of it. I mean, she was probably crazy, batshit crazy before. Because wasn't there something that had to do with her going into a bathroom with her kid or something, or some shit like back in the day?
That's
like
way
they said
after
it was
that,
dirty,
though.
like she's wearing no shoes or some shit. I can't remember how that went, but
That would be way after the Justin Timberlake thing, though, because she had a kid.
Does she have a baby?
Yeah, she's got a couple of sons, and they've come out about this. This whole like when the conservatorship thing ended, and she was fighting in the media about that. Her kids came out about it, and they're like, we're embarrassed by what my mom's doing on Instagram, because she's out here like spreading her butt cheeks and stuff on Instagram, and like nobody
She's
like
spreading her butt cheeks as Mike Honcho.
But it's like, it's wild, man. I mean, the stuff that I kind of feel for them kids, man, because if your mom's like on Instagram spreading her butt cheeks and like just posting nudes, it's kind of a wild thing, you know what I mean? Nobody wants that from their mom.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, that would be embarrassing or whatever.
Yeah, and then your mom's like doing all these weird like kooky dances.
But there's all kinds of little kids who have moms that are OnlyFans chicks. You know what I'm saying? How do they deal with it? At least she's making fucking bank. They're like rolling around in their Mercedes talking about, I can't believe my mom. She's so embarrassing. I'd be like, yeah, right. This bitch just bought me a Land Rover, a Ferrari, and a Lambo.
I was actually just talking to somebody earlier about this. OnlyFans, you know, a lot of females, they're against doing the OnlyFans thing strictly because they know that they have kids, and they know that it'll come down on their children, because like their kids' friends are going to be finding it, and they're going to be rubbing it in their face and like tricking them. That even happened to a popular streamer. This dude's sister has an OnlyFans, and a video of her dildoing herself was cut into a different video.
I think I might have saw that. That's funny.
I forgot what the dude's name is. He's one of the most popular like streamers. He did
I think we talked about that before.
Yeah, we did. We did. His recent exploit was with Charleston White. I can't remember what the guy's name is.
I can't either. Just some blonde kid, right?
Yeah, no. He's got dark hair.
Okay.
He's I don't know. He's a goofy, to be honest with you. Dude's real goofy.
Seemed like it.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know. Like the Britney Spears thing kind of has had me thinking for a long time, because I've been following this when her Instagram got really popping. The second she got out the conservatorship and started like going nuts on her Instagram, I had been talking about it on this show. I mean, that's like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
were
just
a huge Britney fan.
I am, dude.
What do they call Britney fans? Like they call us Taylor Swift Swifties or whatever? Like what are Britney fans?
I can't remember.
Like Spearies?
I don't know. I think they call them dumbasses.
They call them fucking batshit crazy.
The crazies.
The crazies, yes.
The hills have eyes.
Right.
It's Britney, bitch. Yeah, but that stuff is wild. I mean, and also talking about like the OnlyFans thing, I was just watching this story recently, and I think it was a BBC show, and they were talking. This one lady, she was talking about how she started in OnlyFans, and she had this one subscriber that paid her like $2,000 through 1 month. She got $2,000 in 1 month of subscribership from one person. And they were on OnlyFans, they could send messages. So they were like messaging each other back and forth. And something like hinted to the girl that she knew the person that was subscribing, right?
Okay.
So she got a little weirded out, and she started cross-referencing who she thought it could be. And after she did a little investigation, she found out that it was her stepdad.
Oh, dude, I think we also talked about this before too.
Well, we talked about the subject, but this was a different story of that.
Okay, then maybe I've heard that story. I'm relating it because I know it, I guess, like that.
But it's like kind of crazy when you think about like these girls that have OnlyFans. It's reaching people and is doing things that is very, very uncomfortable. I couldn't really imagine how it would feel like, you know, if you got an OnlyFans and your fucking dad or your stepdad
my
is
dad
subscribed.
watching me. Like,
yeah, dude.
It's like I saw your dick all over the internet last night. Pretty sweet. Like we
What'd
talked
you
about
think,
it.
Pops?
Yeah, right. Like
What are you gonna buy with that money I just sent you, boy?
Yeah, right. I created that.
But like in our situation, it would be like moms. Like the girls have their stepdads. Like you got like your mom subscribing to your OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It would be like terrible.
A little awkward, yes.
Yeah, like you do some cross referencing, you're like, ew, mom, what are you doing?
Well, why are you posting your little schmackle all over the internet?
Damn, your mom's Jewish?
all moms are Jewish. That's how they talk once they become moms.
Jarrod. She only donates like 50 cents per fucking session.
Right. Well, I wouldn't want my mom to be my biggest contributor to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't know. The OnlyFans thing is crazy. I couldn't imagine how that would feel when you find out it's like somebody close to you, or like, you know, coworkers and somebody that you know from school or whatever. They're just all up on it. They're all through that Instagram or that OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? At least on Instagram, it's kind of like modest or incognito. You could be like stalking from afar or whatever.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Like I follow like chicks that I grew up with on Instagram. I check out their pages every now and then.
Right. I don't even use Instagram. I haven't. I go on there once in a while, like, and do the little death scroll real quick. Check out 60, 65 videos, 70 videos, and I'm done. Yeah, I don't talk to no one. I don't do shit.
I follow a ton of like big name comedians on there, and I follow a lot of their stuff. And also like Instagram has this page called Nature is Metal.
Okay.
And
is it?
Dude.
Rock horns?
Dude. you have to follow this page. It is the craziest stuff you'll ever see in nature. It's all death and gore pretty much, but it shows you like what's going on in nature for real.
Okay.
Just animals doing animalistic stuff.
Oh, nice.
And it's, dude, it is crazy. It's very intense. It's a good watch.
I'll watch that. Like, it's like setting up battles. Like, will the fox get the squirrel or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, or like it shows like lions. Like there was one that sticks out in my mind where it showed a pride of lions. They took down a hippo somehow, and they started at its face, and they ate the whole top of its head.
Damn.
And only the lips were left there. And they were like working its way down through its head. It's like intense stuff, dude.
Okay. I feel like a hippo versus a lion.
Hippo wins.
Hippo wins, but a gang of lions.
Yeah, you
like,
can't beat a pride.
Yeah, because like it's heavy and it can throw its weight around a little bit, but it can only do like stomp on one at a time. And the other ones are jumping on its back and shit. There's too many to watch. Even like 6 kids would probably fuck me up right now.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
One kid, I'm fucking that kid up. I'm punching it through a wall, like whatever.
Dude.
I'm booting that shit.
Like the Incredible Hulk,
Yes,
dude. You're going
like-
through walls. I can
And I'm
straight
beyond
up
it.
just toss you out of the window like a movie.
Yes, and then I'm gonna act like the toughest guy on earth. Like my ego is gonna be so high after that. You see what I just did, a little fucker. You know what I'm saying?
You want some too?
But then his 6 boys walk in the room. I'm fucked. Like you can't take all 6 out at one time.
Dude, I've had it happen, man. I've had my nieces and nephews just like straight up take me down, dude.
Right, dude. Because I like my leg doesn't work right. I'm in the pool and I got my nieces and nephews hanging on me.
Yeah.
And my one niece grabbed my bad leg and like pulled it up above my head and was like drowning me.
Oh my god!
I got out of the water. I was all choking and shit. I'm like, you're an asshole. Like,
you trying to kill me?
Because it's so easy to drown a cripple, man. I know that now. Like, I was almost gone.
And for all of you watching, you know, if you need to drown a cripple, you just grab them by the legs in the pool.
Just grab them by the bad leg and put it over their head.
Oh my god. So yeah, and then also on Instagram they have there's this page called Mick Dojo Life, right? Mick Dojo Life highlights these people that are practitioners of martial arts.
Okay.
But they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they fake a lot of stuff. And I think you would be mind blown. Follow Mick Dojo Life on Instagram.
Okay.
It is so crazy.
I'll learn how to not fight, like fake ninja moves.
Dude, there's a lot of senseis out here, or like people that do various martial arts, that there's this thing that they do where they say they can defend themselves without physically touching. So they like, they'll stand there and they'll just put their hand out like this. And like the people in the dojo play along with it. And they'll
But
like,
they know it's fake as shit. They're like,
you have to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand like why you would even play along with it.
I don't understand that either, but it happens with church dudes too. Like, you are healed, you'll walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they be like smacking old ladies on the head, and they get the Holy Ghost to fall out, and they be running around acting goofy.
It's just like psychology.
It is. I mean, that is. It's crazy how you could really like manipulate somebody's mind into acting a certain way when it comes to things like martial art or religion and stuff like that.
Right.
That's one thing that like I'm not against religion, but I'm also not with it because of stuff like that, like we're talking about.
Oh yeah, I don't mind religion, but I'm never gonna do organized religion because I feel like that's just a scam. Like, why is this dude flying around in a jet talking about you must be healed by God or whatever, and also put this money in my collection plate? I need gas for my jet. You know,
dude, there's this video. I want to see if I can find it real quick. There was this one guy that was defending himself because people were like, dude, you have like a $10 million house and you fly a private jet. Like, how are you affording this? You ain't real. And this dude, like, the way he defends himself is so funny. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. Oh, where is it? It's this like white guy. I think it might be this dude.
People close to Christ through his miracle crusades and
Hold on, I need to find out what that guy's name is.
He's like, you want to know why I have a jet? Because God wanted me to have one.
Dude, he says that.
Nah, for real?
Dude, I swear they say that. They're like, well, maybe if you love God, he would hook you up with a private jet.
Dude, and that's how it goes too. Like, we had the Word Church by our house, and the pastor always drove around in like fucking Cadillac Escalades, went into his gated community to go home. I'm like, what an asshole, dude.
He's like, I don't want these poors in my neighborhood.
Yeah, right.
Or in my church.
as long as they're giving me all their money to stay poor.
Dude, check this out.
So apparently there's this pastor, Kenneth Copeland. He's
Kenneth
a mega
Copeland.
pastor.
Let me skip this guy's bullshit video.
I don't like that guy. I've seen that guy in other videos, and he's just kind of a douchebag to me. I don't know. He just rubs me the wrong way.
Where's Kenneth Copeland?
How are you, sir? We'd just like to ask you about why you don't want to fly commercial. Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Why do you think that?
No, listen to me just a second. Not the people.
Oh, this dude.
The main reason is because of the need. If I flew commercial, I'd have to stop 65% of what I'm doing. That's really the main.
Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but...
Isn't it the business of your donors?
Listen,
boom! Mic drop.
That's a great example.
You kind of caught me off guard here, okay?
Yeah, you did. Because you're asking questions nobody else wants to ask.
Yeah.
To catch your breath and have a conversation. We don't want to catch you off guard.
I love Inside Edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah.
What does that even mean? So yeah. This dude's high, dude. That's how that's why he sees God, because he spends most of his time being high.
Doesn't he have an evil fucking face though? I mean,
yeah.
His face just like screams Satan for real. I mean, how are you a pastor and look that evil?
Right. That's the dude who does. They have like the COVID-19 song, and that's him. Like, if you look it up,
Yeah,
COVID-19. He's just like screaming it over and over again. I think that's that same dude.
Lord, help me. Let me pray this thing.
Well, let me just ask you a really simple question. A lot of people think it's unbecoming for a preacher to live a life of luxury and to fly around in private jets. What's your response to that?
Very simple. It takes a lot of money to do what we do. We have brought over 100, let's see, the latest figure just came out. 122 million people to the Lord Jesus Christ. Let me give you another example.
His face.
Yeah.
He looks like one of the Sith from Star Wars.
A little bit. He doesn't have a very trusting face. So if I ever
Not
met
at all.
him in person, he'd say some shit. I'd be like, "You're total bullshit." I don't know how many people like follow this dude. You know?
Yeah, it's really insane how this dude like. Yeah, like to follow this guy is insane. And this is an interview from Inside Edition. They sent somebody because at this point, I think this was last year or the year before, he had purchased Tyler Perry's private jet for like $100 million or something crazy like that. And people were like questioning his morals and stuff.
Last May, I was scheduled for Lagos, Nigeria. That's a long ways.
There's a long ways.
I had a week off, and I was scheduled for Peru. And I prayed about it, and I thought, I'm not missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the airplane that we have that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere. And Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
That's like something you would see quoted from a gambling junkie or something.
Well, that's what the salesman told him. We sold him the plane. He just repeated that shit. Like,
dude, verbatim with even the expression of the seller.
He's like, you can't beat that shit.
Okay, all right, but I want to get to the demons because people are very concerned about that comment.
Give me a chance here, Inside Edition. I love your eyes. And, here's what happened. We flew in 21 days, 70 hours, 40,000 miles, touched 5 continents, and preached face to face personally with 125,000 people.
Do you ever use your private jets to go visit your vacation homes, for example?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Again, getting back to the comment, you said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did.
Dude, he's evil, dude.
Yeah, look at that shit.
That's like a serial killer reaction, dude.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't pull out a knife right there. Like, I mean,
stab her right in the face. Dude.
Yeah, in the name of fucking Jesus, don't say that. Like,
did you ever accuse me of saying people are demons?
You say that again, I'm sending you to him.
You rotten bitch.
Yeah, right.
Wrestle not.
Look, and then he goes straight to the smile. That's like narcissism at its finest.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
And manipulation.
Like,
he used a scare tactic and then went into charm.
Yeah, like look at that fucking face right there. Right after he just said that, all mean mugging her. Like,
yeah, that's like those are abuser tactics.
For sure.
These are the tactics that men use to abuse women.
Right.
And like people that just like to manipulate. I mean, this guy just screams manipulation. It's really wild.
For sure.
And like guys like this is why I'm against organized religion, like you were saying. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah. Well, because it is that type of person. Like a narcissist is a pastor like that. They could get people to follow him because they're just saying things just to get a reaction out of you, basically, and like sway your opinion. The only people who believe in God are people who follow narcissists.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, there are good pastors out there, so don't get me wrong.
I ain't seen them. If you're out there, call the show. Definitely gonna believe you.
216-647-0064.
Yes.
With flesh and blood.
A call with your flesh and blood.
Yes.
But principalities and powers.
Can you explain what you meant by that term then? Just explain, because it's really simple. You said you didn't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. What did you mean?
Well, let me ask you.
I didn't want to share
I think
my
that people that fly commercial are demons.
I actually did say I didn't want to share a tube. I didn't want to share my lube with a bunch of demons.
Give me a chance to talk, sweetheart, and I'll explain this to you. But it's a biblical thing. It's a spiritual thing. It doesn't have anything to do with people. People, I love people. Jesus loves people. But people get pushed in alcohol, Do you think that's a good place for a preacher to be and prepare to go preach to a lot of people when somebody in there is dragging some woman down an aisle? It made me so mad to see that on television. I wanted to punch the guy out myself. I can't be doing that while I'm getting ready to preach.
So you just don't like to be around the sinful people or the hurtful people. Is that what you're saying?
Not the people, baby. Not the people. Back during the days that we couldn't do anything else, we had to travel commercial.
This guy's full of shit. I can't stand him.
Oh yeah, no, I knew that from when he started talking. Like,
yeah, I mean it's really wild what you'll see going on with these big mega pastors. Like I remember when I was younger, there was a guy. What was his name?
Ernest Ainsley.
No, not Ernest Ainsley. I don't even know who that is.
You don't know that? That's like the biggest preacher, like biggest like on regular TV. You know what I'm saying? Like antenna TV when we were growing up.
That's what I'm talking about. Like antenna TV. There was a guy that Peter Popoff.
See, I don't know who that is.
Peter Popoff was a guy that was selling holy water in these little bottles.
Oh, nice, like snake oil.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty much a snake oil thing. He was selling it was holy water, but he was selling it by the like millions, dude.
Nice,
like,
gave you like a commemorative pin with it. Like, yeah. Buy this today and you'll get this collector's edition coin. People were always hawking that shit on like back in the day on TV.
Dude, I kind of miss them commercials and stuff, dude. Some of them are entertaining.
But how do you miss them? They're literally on, anytime you're on Facebook, Instagram, you see those ads. It just is the same thing, just people bumping their snake oil.
Nope, not entertaining like it used to be back in the late or throughout the 90s and the 80s.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
the infomercials and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
dude. You don't get stuff like that no more. Some of the products that you would see for like 1995, dude.
We had all the best, stupidest products though. Like shit we didn't even need. Like,
bro, I still see like every now and then I'll go to like I'll just start searching for them commercials on YouTube just to get a little nostalgia in my life. And there's some of them items, dude, I would buy today.
Oh, yeah. Like some of the cookers and stuff they had on there.
Yeah, dude.
Just set it and forget it. You got it, guys. Like
there was this thing that I saw recently, the last time I did one of them little rabbit holes of nostalgia items. And there was this toy. I don't remember ever seeing this toy on the infomercials. I would have fucking begged for it. But it was like literally nothing. It was like this big like it was like a piece of fucking some type of like plastic stuff. And it was pretty much like a frisbee, a UFO thing shaped like a frisbee. And you would throw it and it would just kind of like float forever.
What that sounds like is a frisbee.
But
it's painted like a UFO.
But this thing was like a large frisbee and it never like stopped floating. You would toss it, it would just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, but have you ever seen those dudes? Even the dudes play like frisbee golf or whatever. Like how far they can make them things go. Like, dude, my uncle was that guy.
Frisbee golf is wild. I mean, that's a crazy sport. I'm kind of into it. I think next year I started looking into courses around this area. Yeah. There's a ton of really good courses over here, and I think I want to get into frisbee golf.
Think you'd be good at it? Have you ever thrown a frisbee?
I played frisbee golf before.
Okay. I didn't even know the rules to it. I know you just try to get in the chains or whatever.
It's the same rules as golf.
Ah, gotcha.
So like you could get birdies, pars, hole-in-ones.
Okay.
And it's like it's the same thing as golf where it's very rare to get a hole-in-one. So like yeah, I started looking into like getting my my discs.
Yeah.
And all that shit it'll cost a little bit of money for me to get my full kit, like my
What's a full
putter
kit
and all
though?
that.
Because I think you just go and get frisbees, right?
No,
frisbees
no,
are relatively cheap.
No, they're special ones. Like you got to get a driver, a putter.
No way.
Yeah,
so
dude.
it is just like having like your irons.
Yeah, dude. It's just like golf.
Shit.
It's the same thing as golf. Like you need your short distance ones, your long distance driver, all of that.
Do they have caddies? Like bust out my putter.
No, but there's a lot of hippies that play frisbee golf.
I know that. I've seen them.
And you know how much we love hippies.
Do we? No, I'm just kidding. They're cool.
No, I'm like Cartman to the hippies, dude. I hate them.
You don't like hippies? Why not?
Because I just don't like how the girls don't shave their armpits, dude. I have a problem
lot of
with
them
that.
do, though. Not all of them. Like, there are the
I don't know.
extreme cases.
Like out here, there's this place for anyone outside of the Cleveland area. There's this area called there's this place called Nelson's Ledges, and they have like festivals and stuff throughout the summertime, and hippies go there. And
Yeah.
every hippie chick that I've seen at Nelson Ledges, they be dancing with their arms up and stuff, and they got more armpit hair than I do. I mean, it's gross.
Some, yeah. If a chick had dreadlocks, I already know they ain't shaving their armpits. They don't even take care of their hair.
Yep,
I'm just kidding.
leg hair.
No,
all
it takes a
kinds
lot of work
stuff.
to do dreadlocks. I'm fucking with you, but
They got toe hair.
yeah, right. Gross.
Gross.
If I didn't have a foot fetish before, I definitely am more turned off by it now.
You know, the older I get, like some chicks have disgusting looking feet. They're all like fucked up with hammers, all this stuff. But some chicks have they do have cute feet. I'm starting to see how people could like that.
I'm still not on that level with you. I don't even look at feet. I don't feel like, because it doesn't really bother me that they're there. But I'm not also gonna look at it and be like, wow.
I used to be completely repulsed by them.
I ain't paying no chick on the internet to send me like feet pictures and stuff. Like it's like
No,
high school.
I don't think I would go there. But like that one episode where we were talking about the girl with no arms, I bet you she got some good looking feet because she uses them like her hands.
Oh,
so
yeah,
she probably got to keep them like pristine. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Or at least she got good grip. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, like
you gotta use your
orangutan
feet
grip.
as your hand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
And with that, we'll go off to a commercial break. Check out flathousepress.com and get you some accessories and stuff and party toys. Speaking of hippies, they got all of the hippie gear and all that fun stuff for your for whatever your party needs could be.
except for razors. They don't sell those.
Razor what?
Razors. Like,
Razor scooters?
Because hippies don't shave. Like,
Oh, yeah, you're right. And also Flathouse Press, they don't have razors. You're right.
Yeah.
So don't
I
go.
wasn't lying. If you're looking for hygiene products, that's not where to go. Hippies don't know about that shit. Non-sexual party favors or whatever, party toys.
Yeah, non-sexual party toys, just so we're clear.
But I don't know. There's probably a dude out there that has like a hula fetish or like like a glow stick up their butt fetish or something. In their pee hole.
Yeah, glow stick sounding equipment.
Yeah. I think they do sell that actually.
Yeah, so go to check out flathousepress.com. We'll be right back after this quick break. Oh shit! Now my sound effects are down. What the hell?
Mine are too. I can't get them to work.
Hold on, I shut mine off like an idiot.
Is your son now at the age where he's curious about the human body? I guess you'll have to hide it somewhere else now. We'll be right back.
Guardian Roadside Solutions is ready to help with your roadside emergencies serving the greater Cleveland area. They have the knowledge and experience to get you back on the move quickly with staff available 24/7 to help with flat tires, tire damage, changes, fuel delivery, vehicle lockouts, dead battery, or new battery installs. If you find yourself or someone you know in this situation, call a Guardian at 440-833-6000.
Are you looking for a place to have custom t-shirts made for your business? Well, we have the place for you. Flathouse Press works with 100% eco-friendly material for all of you conscious folks. They can also put out orders in a fraction of the time large-scale competitors can. They are a fun, locally grown Cleveland original company. Go to flathousepress.com and check out the variety of party toys, headbands, and clothing in their catalog.
What's up? Jay Remy here, host of No Outlet Live. Are you considering or curious about how you could start your own podcast? Join Anchor. Anchor has everything you need to make a podcast for free. Monetize your podcast, one-click distribution, record from anywhere on the app, and they have unlimited free hosting. Download Anchor on the App Store or Google Play. Anchor, podcasting made easy.
All of our loved ones always die in December. I miss the night times that I can't remember. Venom-filled veins and stone-cold sedation. Drugs are amazing and I fucking hate it. Kick the dirt off from your heels, darling. There's hell inside of these eyes. Let's lose ourselves around the cold rings of Saturn tonight. Fade away deep down into the depths. I wanna be swept out to sea. Life can seem like an ill-conceived illusion. There's no solution for some sicknesses. My soul turns to stone and I sink into the abyss. Chasing pipe dreams has its drawbacks. And without you, the world would be a much worse place. And without you, this world would be a much worse place. And without you, this world would be a much worse place. Without you, this world would be a much worse place. Without you.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Welcome back to No Outlet Live.
Welcome back. You could call us at 216-647-0064. Even if we are not live, you could call, leave us a voice message on whatever is on our previous topics or whatnot. So, how do you feel about going into the news, my co-host, brother?
Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
I gotta know what your news is today.
No Outlet News.
I don't think I put the news out, so we'll see.
All right, so to start off with our news, I wanted to go into this story that I was hearing on the radio earlier this week. This is on allaboutthetea.com. Dwight Howard, the NBA star, finally admits he's gay amid sexual assault lawsuit.
He said, I couldn't have sexually assaulted that woman. I'm gay.
No, what happened was there was this guy that came out and started suing him because he said that he went to Dwight Howard's house to have sex with him. They had that understood that they were both about to have a sexual encounter. And when he got there, he kind of like he says that he was kind of like gang raped in this situation, and it's kind of rough, especially when you're dealing with 6'9", 200 and something pound powerhouse Dwight Howard.
Oh, he raped someone?
That's what they're saying. Dwight Howard has formally refuted allegations of sexual assault made against him by a man he encountered on Instagram. The NBA star has requested to the court to dismiss the explosive lawsuit. What the fuck is that word? Vehemently? I've never even seen that word before. Vehemently denying the accusations. Court documents secured by Radar Online reveal that the NBA...
There's like vehemently or something.
It's something weird.
The H is silent.
It's a real weird word.
Vehemently or...
Vehemently.
Feminitely.
Yeah, effeminately.
That's what you sounded like.
Femininity. The icon Dwight Howard has acknowledged meeting his accuser, Stephen Harper, on social media in May of 2021. He maintained his stance, though, denying that the allegations of sexual assault that were presented in the lawsuit. Harper alleged that his lawsuit that he initiated contact with Howard via DM on Instagram, subsequently sharing his cell phone number, which Howard used for further communication. Harper claims that Howard expresses interest in freaky sexual encounters, asking for explicit photographs to be shared. Howard's legal response admitted to the exchanging of messages, several of which included sexually explicit content, such as photographs and videos. He confirmed that the meeting did take place at his residence on July 19th, 2021, where consensual acts, including kissing, occurred between them.
Okay.
And this is a picture of him on, he was on this show that they had 10 celebrities show up and they did this challenge. It was a elimination style challenge where they were doing Navy SEAL.
Is that like I'm a celebrity, get me out of here or some shit like that, where they put all the celebrities like on the island thing, kind of like Survivor style?
It is Survivor style, but they're doing like challenges that have to do with Navy SEAL training.
Oh, nice.
And they were like, it's ran by like 3 top Navy SEALs or like special forces from England and all kinds of stuff like that. And he actually did really well in that show.
Nice. He's super athletic. I don't see why I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
And he's a giant. I mean, the dude's strong as hell.
Oh yeah. If that dude was like, yeah, I'm gonna totally have sex with you, I'd be like, I guess I couldn't do anything about it if I wanted. Just like that dude, like I'd have the same problem
for sure. Except for this guy, like it was, he was like, he wanted it. So
Yeah,
this is weird. Harper's lawsuit details a series of uncomfortable sexual encounters involving another individual, referred to as Kitty, resulting in alleged non-consensual acts.
claims which Howard staunchly denies. Howard's defense maintains that all involved parties had prior knowledge of each other's participation and consented to the sexual activities that transpired. The three agreed to touch one another and to engage in consensual sexual activity. That's what Dwight Howard's legal representation says.
Yes. But they said there was videos and stuff, right?
Well, that's what they sent each other before this Harper guy.
Oh, not of the incident.
Yeah, Stephen Harper and Dwight Howard were exchanging videos and photos on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Challenging the allegations of this crazy gay sex. Howard has requested the dismissal of the entire lawsuit, denying all accusations of assault and battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment made against him. I mean,
like, how do you prove it, though?
I think this is Kitty right here. This,
meow.
Meow. Kitty's matching his outfit with his Jeep Wrangler.
Shit, it must be nice to have the money to do that. Most people either afford the fresh outfit or the fresh car. Never both.
Yeah. Bad Kitty.
Bad Kitty.
Who is this? Oh, that's Kitty.
That's
again.
gotta be Kitty.
Yeah, dude. Do you want to see Kitty's boobs? Because there they are.
Nobody wanted to see it.
Yeah, Kitty's not as hot as that dude that was on Maury. Harper's lawsuit includes submitted evidence. You remember that?
Took me a minute. That was a slow burn.
Harper's lawsuit includes submitted evidence, such as text messages and an Uber receipt from that night of July 19th, aiming to corroborate his visit to Howard's residence. He also reported previous legal disputes involving Howard, reflecting a pattern of legal challenges faced by the NBA star. See,
is anybody denying the allegations that he was present at that time? Like, I think it's more like just like what happened while he was there, right?
Yeah,
that's what's in question.
That's what's
so even
in
if
question.
you could I mean, they knew he was there. He said he was there. Both of them said he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's what makes me kind of like, I think I'm on Dwight Howard's side on this.
Yeah.
I think that this dude was into it, and after it was done, he realized they could get some of that NBA money.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like Dwight Howard's a superstar in the NBA. He's one of the top paid players. He's one of the big names.
Right.
He's up there with like the LeBron Jameses and all of them.
Right.
You know, Steph Curry.
I mean, but we do live in a society where you believe all dude chicks, right?
Maybe.
Just saying. Because if we just let these allegations go, then other dudes won't stand up for themselves or whatever. Is that how it goes?
Oh no! Hold on. This isn't Kitty.
That's not.
No, this is Mason Elijah, who is gay. That says that in the article. That's not me.
Who is gay?
Mason Elijah, who is gay, filed a lawsuit against Howard, claiming that he broke up with Howard after discovering he was sexually involved with other men and transgender women. Howard has denied the claims and told Leahy the accusations heard at first.
Wait, what's his What's their involvement?
Well, this is just like a previous lawsuit against.
So he has multiple then. So maybe it's not the dude just saying it to get money, though. If somebody else, if that dude's speaking out against it, too.
And when this case was happening with this Elijah character, who is gay, Dwight Howard said, "I'm not gay." Oh, shit.
A gay bomb.
It's a lot of people who are, and they have to hide. And there's people who have mental issues and they have to hide. It's people who have different problems in life. They have to hide. They have to put on a mask every day. I don't want to wear no mask. I just want to be
gay.
And he's turning the frogs gay. But now, like, Dwight Howard said that during this sexual lawsuit that was filed against him, but now he's coming out and admitting that he is gay.
Nice.
So that's kind of weird how he was like, well, I don't know. I can't say that's weird. I think I kind of understand. He's in the NBA, the look. It's bad for his career, I would have to say.
But do you think he's just gay? Or do you think he's like just bangs everything? Who cares? He got
that
money.
might be
he
it.
got like life of lavish luxury, whatever.
Well, they do say that a lot of these like celebrities and superstars, they get so many women that they get tired of women. So they look for variety and they start just doing everything. That's like the Illuminati Hollywood conspiracies that they have, like these parties where people are just doing people. It's not even gender fluid stuff.
That's one of them white parties P. Diddy be throwing.
Yeah, dude. Like,
You know what I'm
P.
saying?
Diddy's
Yeah,
got
they said
huge
he's
accusations.
into it, yeah. Which I totally believe.
Yeah, dude, I definitely believe
I ain't
that
been there,
one.
but I wish I was.
In further news, we have a loading screen. Justin Timberlake makes drastic Instagram move in the wake of Britney Spears' memoir. This is what we were talking about earlier in today's show. According to Indy 100, he had to block the comments on Instagram because people are really they're really shitting on him on his Instagram because of the whole abortion situation.
Why
with her.
though? Because isn't it cool to get abortions and stuff? Like my body, my choice or whatever? Like
No, it's like heavily
she didn't
disputed.
She didn't get to make her choice. Like he made it for her. Is that what they're saying?
I think that's what the issue is.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But I think it was a mutual thing. It's not like he forced her.
Right.
I think he had a discussion with her.
He walked her into the clinic like, you're getting this done now, bitch.
He like dragged her in by
you
her
ain't-
foot.
She ain't ruining my career, fellas. Get her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, there was a little while ago, Justin Timberlake, he had this photo of him come out on stage and he was performing right in some sweats.
Yeah.
This dude's packing serious meat.
Oh, I'm sure he has to be.
This dude's hung like a horse.
But do you think they just do that on purpose? Because they say that about the game too. The game always is wearing basketball shorts, and they're always like, "Why is this dude's junk just hanging out like this?" Like, I think they just wear fake ones, and they're like,
No, you know what I've thought about is if I was a major celebrity and I'm on stage,
yeah,
I would be popping the blue pill before I get up on stage.
that's what I'm saying too. Because
Be all bricked up.
like you ain't having no bulge unless you're at least halfway.
Yeah, dude. You have to be slightly there.
Yeah.
And that's when like you're showing.
Yes.
And I don't know. I mean, I feel maybe that was the case in the Justin Timberlake photo.
That's what I'm saying. And then every time, like with the game in the game's case, he's always standing around like a group of dudes, and he's got that going on. I'm like, I don't know. I think he's just turned on by these dudes. Like
that could be too. I mean, who knows, man? Maybe you don't need that blue pill. You could just stand on stage and look at your hot fans that are going fucking ballistic over you.
Yeah, right.
Especially when you're a dude like JT, man.
Well, and I don't
JT?
know if you were standing in a room with 40 million people, like Jeremy, you'd be like kind of half-hard too. I feel.
Yeah,
like.
dude,
Like,
I'd
that'd
be
a little
bricked up,
rush.
even if half of them were dudes.
Right? Yeah. If they were all dudes, you'd be like fully bricked
Yeah,
up.
dude, for real. Call me Dwight Howard.
You're saying call me as in, hey, hit me up.
Yeah, call me Dwight Howard. So we already covered most of that story. Yeah, JT, he's got problems. Hugh Hefner's son, Marston, says his childhood in the Playboy Mansion was fucked up.
Yeah, anybody who was in the Playboy Mansion, that shit was fucked up.
I don't know, man. If I was a little boy and lived in a Playboy Mansion, I think I would have had a really great childhood.
Yeah, probably. I'm.
You know what I mean? I'm a
Not-
straight man. Or a straight male. I would have had a blast growing up there.
Right.
I mean, you're meeting celebrities because it's not only like half naked chicks or fully naked chicks everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
There's always like your idols are there all the time.
Right. And I'd have to be like, I'd have to say if your last name was Hefner though, you'd be like, I'm a Hefner. Like you're just getting like mad play from all these fucking Playboy bunnies. You know what I'm
The
saying?
problem is though, is you couldn't like meet a girl and bring her home because she ends up with your dad.
Oh yeah.
Every chance.
Sure, yeah.
He'd be like, "Yeah, you look pretty nice, young lady. You wanna join the bunnies?"
Right.
Next thing you know, she's sleeping in his bed doing
That's why
butt
you
stuff.
only stick to bunnies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
why would you bring anything else home? Your dad's just gonna steal it.
Is that where the term snow bunnies comes from? Is Hugh Hefner the original snow bunny maker?
Probably, yeah. He was churning them out. Oh,
Yeah, dude. He had more snow bunnies. He didn't discriminate one bit. That motherfucker had all of them.
Yeah.
The Latinas, the Oriental girls. He had the snow bunnies.
He had them all, man.
Light skin, dark skin. Hugh Hef was the man. But Hefner's son, Marcin Hefner, opened up about the realities of growing up in the Playboy Mansion. The staff were really mean to me at a certain point.
It's the staff. They're like, fuck this guy getting all these fine-ass bunnies. You know what I'm saying? We want some of those, too.
He told former Playmates and hosts Holly Madison and Bridget McCart on the Girls Next Level podcast Sunday, October 22nd. They were fucked up to me, he says. The son of Hugh and his second wife, Kimberly Conrad, explained that throughout his childhood, the staff was nice to him, but it changed once he became a young adult. It was kind of like I was the son who was living off my father's success, is my guess.
Shit, I would be. Damn.
It was jealousy, or they thought I was entitled. They felt like I really didn't belong there. That's kind of fucked up. He needed it. Hold
felt
on.
like I really didn't belong there. Like, that's my dad, dude. I belong anywhere that man is.
While Holly and Bridget shared similar experiences with the staff, the trio also discussed the late publisher's quirks, which included having almost the same dinner nightly. And Marston speculated his father may have had a form of obsessive-compulsive disorder or autism.
I can see that.
He needed it and would get angry if it wasn't there. If what he expected wasn't there, if the lamb chops weren't there, he would get upset. That part of my father really makes me wonder, what is it that he needed that routine for? Holly felt it could have been a way for the patriarch to stay in control, as the theme was to present throughout their lives in the mansion. Hugh famously set curfews for his girlfriends and dictated who they could and could not talk to within the mansion.
Right. He's like, don't talk to my son. He gets no play here. Fuck that guy.
He's like, that dude sucks. He doesn't even eat lamb chops every night.
Yeah, right.
Lame.
Did you see that suit he was wearing?
Oh yeah,
smoking
dude.
Jacket.
Yeah, he does suck. No, he's the one in just the shirt.
Right. Like, he didn't even dress down.
Right. He didn't even wear his favorite robe. What's wrong with him?
Playboy is all about the leisure.
Yeah, dude. A nice pipe and a robe. A velvety robe. I did see kind of, he says, I did see kind of a relaxed, playful side of him sometimes, but it didn't last very long. Or no, that was Holly, who dated Hefner from 2001 to 2008, said of his tight control over their lives, and I think it was getting at what I wanted to see something different, was a trust. I wanted to see that person when he was finally like, we're good. I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to mean.
Half the stuff you read, I don't know what it means. I think it's the way you read it, I get confused a little bit.
Yeah. Holly recounted.
Yeah, I know.
Holly recounted drinking so many vodka cranberries all night to calm her nerves while she partied with the Playboy creator and a group of women, including one she referred to as the Recruiter, at the former Hollywood's hotspot, Las Palmas. The first thing that happens is the Recruiter says, "Daddy," I'm gagging as I'm saying this, but everybody used to call him Daddy in the bedroom, which is so gross.
Daddy, I'm gagging when I say this. Like, that thing out of context.
Now you need to sample. You need to cut that clip.
Yes.
Daddy, I'm gagging when I'm saying this. The Oregon native said during the August 22 episode, so she'd be like, "Daddy, do you want to get the new girl?" And I shit you not, the next thing I know, he's on top of me. Huh. Yeah, so he pretty much like, what is she saying? That he forced himself upon these chicks?
Dude, have you seen that that thing about Playboy on the on I think it's on Netflix or something, where all like the Playboy models are like speaking out against how like horrible Hugh, or I said Hugh, is that his name? Hugh Hefner?
Yeah, Hugh Hefner.
I almost forgot his name. He's been gone so long. I don't even who buys Playboy anymore, even goes to playboy.com or whatever.
Yeah, playboy.com is a big failure.
Yeah, like Larry Flint fucking took his business model and shit all over it. He's like,
dude.
We'll just show some badge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. But what was the thing about the Netflix thing?
Oh yeah. So it's just all the Playboy bunnies like talking shit about Hugh Hefner, like how evil he was. All the chicks from that reality show around there talking about it.
Really?
And, like, yeah. They said that shit was not nice. Like, he ruined a lot of people's lives. Like,
man, that is wild. But he made a lot of people's lives because a lot of these girls became instant celebrities.
Yeah, but like the grueling, like how they would have the curfew and they would always have to be around. They couldn't go see anybody else. They were like, if you were in the house, you were just living there and like trapped, basically, you know?
Yeah. And one thing I did hear about Hugh Hefner was that even into his late days, he was like super into butt stuff. So like,
who isn't?
Me. I'm not like super into it.
Who was the dude we were just talking about? He's into butt stuff too, right?
Oh, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he's way
Definitely
into the
him.
butt
Yeah.
stuff.
Not even the good kind of butts.
Yeah. If anybody's
Dude
into butt
butts.
stuff, it's him.
Yeah.
All right, we got Kim Kardashian made her sons sign a legal contract binding them to never leave her or move out.
Oh, shit.
This is a rough one.
Yeah,
so
she's as weird as Kanye.
Yeah, she is. A mother's love for her son knows no bounds, and Kim Kardashian is no different. The reality star revealed that she has a contract with her kids, binding them to stay with her forever.
How old are they now?
She has 4 kids, 2 daughters and 2 sons. Her eldest daughter is Northwest, followed by Saint West, Chicago West, and Psalm West. She had all 4 of her kids with her ex-husband Kanye West. The couple separated in 2022. Ever since, Kim has full custody of the children and is co-parenting them with Kanye. This is a picture of her and the kids. So,
okay, so those kids are still young. They're not even old enough to make a choice. Like,
they shouldn't be allowed to sign a contract.
Yeah, right.
It looks like the oldest is a daughter here. That's obviously which one is that?
Southwest or Northwest rather.
Yeah, that's North. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's North. I'm assuming that Saint West and Psalm West is the boys, and that's these 2 on the side here.
Right.
She made them sign a contract so that they could never leave her.
Yeah, and those are some young ass dudes. Like, they can't be signing contracts already.
And that makes me kind of sad for like Kanye. I wonder really what he feels about that. And people wonder why he be going crazy online and stuff. He subjected himself into the wrong family for real.
I don't think he did. I think he ended up exactly where he was supposed to, because they're just as crazy as he is. Their whole shit is him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gravitated to that because that was his people for real.
Yeah.
Like,
misery needs company kind of deal.
But two crazy people don't equal a sane person. They equal off the rails fucking crazy. Right?
The podcast host Jay Shetty. Jay is pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Then asked Kim if her sons willingly signed the contract. To this, the Skims owner says that both her sons agree with her. Kim divulged that she told her sons that they don't need to move out of the house even when they are in their 20s or their 30s.
Right. But are you gonna, when you're in your 20s or 30s, like, you got all that money, you can afford your mansions and shit, you're gonna hang out at your mom's house? No,
right.
You're gonna buy your own mansion and get that shit.
I mean, I could imagine that house is pretty big, so you probably have a house within the house, so you got your own, like, a wing.
Probably, yeah. They won't even know you're home.
Yeah, you could live in that house and not see people for a week.
That would be cool. I wish that was my house.
That would be pretty sweet.
Well, you do. You live in an apartment. You just stay in here and not see anybody.
Fuck you. I choose that. We have Joe Rogan was left awestruck over Mark Zuckerberg strangling MMA athletes as Meta CEO earns huge Brazilian jiu-jitsu landmark.
What?
Yeah, so Mark Zuckerberg has been really going hard in Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
And I guess recently he must have done another tournament where he choked out like a solid Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy.
Nice. Is Elon Musk still running his mouth after he saw that? He's like, yeah, let's fight.
Mark Zuckerberg is Joe Rogan's pick if a battle between the 2 billionaires ever goes down.
Okay, there you go.
How do we know Well, Zuckerberg is a CEO and a jiu-jitsu expert.
Yes.
And why wouldn't Joe Rogan love someone who practices jiu-jitsu? Well, clearly, Zuckerberg knows more than just how to make fun of X. The Facebook CEO revealed in 2022 that he loved the world of mixed martial arts and even sat in the audience as he witnessed one of the UFC's live events. Eventually, he would post videos about how his sparring and his physique. It looks like the spirit of competition isn't just limited to the virtual world for him. He has been doing a lot of stuff with this Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I've watched a lot of stuff with him, and he takes it seriously. I mean, the dude he's from what I hear, he's getting pretty good too, which is crazy because he is a serious nerd.
Yeah. If you saw him on the street, you'd be like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
We'll fight.
Like I'll smack this dude and he won't do nothing.
Dude, he's going to choke you the fuck
and
out.
Ruin me, dude. Just straight snap my arm off.
Not only am I rich, I could choke your ass
while talking like a robot. Like, now this is how I transition into my next move.
Right.
I challenge you to a duel.
Zuckerberg chokes out homeless man. It's you.
Oh shit. Rogan was referring to the time Zuckerberg won himself a gold medal in the Redwood, California Jiu-Jitsu tournament. He also managed to win a silver medal at the same time. It was amazing for people to witness the tech genius try his hand at something new. But it didn't stop at that. He won too. Now fans are calling for the much anticipated Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Wahlberg. That's someone I wouldn't fuck with. That dude would probably choke you out with one hand.
Yeah, he's very mean too, from what I hear.
Yeah, right. He'd be like hilarious while he was choking you out.
He's like, "Do you like that, you little bitch?"
Yeah, right.
No, I don't, Mr. Wahlberg. The much anticipated oh God, I keep saying it. The much anticipated Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk fight. However, we don't really know if it's ever going to really happen. It's not, because Elon Musk don't want that smoke.
Yeah,
he really don't.
No, not if he's choking people out. I don't think Elon Musk was that tough of a dude in the first place.
But the thing is that Elon Musk is way larger of a person.
That doesn't matter, dude. If you look up right now, there's this jiu-jitsu dude, and he fights a bodybuilder, and he fucks that dude up because he's just a small regular guy. And he just hangs on him kind of deal. Or maybe it's martial arts of something. I think it is jiu-jitsu though, because the way he's handling the dude.
We're at the
no, it's
Fuji
an old school
Rapids
video. That's not it.
Does it look like this?
No, it looks like it was filmed in the 90s or some shit. Yeah.
This?
Did you put karate dude versus bodybuilder or something? Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, that one.
Hi my dear friends, today I would like to show you interesting fight between.
Yeah, because this dude's all cocky and this little guy fucks him up.
That was one of the big things in the UFC when when it first reached America in the 90s.
Yeah.
There was not weight classes, and it became so huge because of the Gracies. They showed up and they dominated people, even 400-pound fellas,
right.
And it was a little
this.
guy like that size.
Yeah, that's like a Ken Shamrock, you know what I'm saying, versus a bodybuilder.
Yeah, like a powerhouse. Yeah. Dude's built like a fucking bull. Yeah, look at this dude. He's got 22-inch pythons like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, and you're like, dude, this dude is gonna murder this skinny ass dude. You know what I'm saying? He definitely holds his own though. Because I think when you have that much muscle, you're slower. You're not training, in kind of hurting people. You're just in the gym training to get bigger muscles. You know what I'm saying?
And you're also not very flexible when you're that big.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And that's one thing that's needed when you do jiu-jitsu is you have to be able to be flexible so that you could get out of submissions. See, right now this dude's going for
yeah, he's just racking his
shin
knee.
Yeah, shin kicks. And them shin kicks will ruin how you even stand. Look, it caught him with a right cross.
2 before he even threw 1. You know what I'm saying?
It was a right cross and a palm strike right between the eyes.
Yeah.
When you get hit in the bridge of the nose like that, it makes you tear up. Oh, my God. This dude's got hands, too.
That's what I'm saying, though. Just this little skinny dude is fucking shit up. You don't need, like, a bunch of muscle to be good. Like, so...
That left cross was solid, dude.
Yeah, Zuckerberg could fuck some shit up if he wanted to. Even the nerdiest dude could.
All right, so now the wrestler guy takes him down. This is... Look, got flipped over easily into fucking top guard.
Yeah, like...
Which you wouldn't expect that dude to be able to do that to that giant guy.
That's what I'm saying. He's just throwing him around kind of like he's using his momentum, I think.
I had the guy we highlighted, Beto, he did that same move to me before.
Nice.
I tried to hold him down and he was like, you got 3 seconds. I did that same thing. They used their leg to get your momentum and your center balance off.
We don't need to know what you and that man do in the bedroom.
Speaking of, Beto is he just got accepted into a big camp, and he's gonna be doing a lot of fights in the coming up.
Hell yeah, that'll be cool. But like he's just like basically hanging on him. You know what I'm saying? He can't.
Yeah, but he's not giving him room to where the guy can actually do anything
because he's not flexible because he is like has so much muscle, and then he like spins him and shit. Like I don't know, that shit's amazing.
He's got complete control from on his back.
Hell yeah. And it just gets worse for this dude as the fight goes on. Like the bodybuilder dude, you think every time he's gonna get something, he's like, no, I'll just grab you with my leg or I'll just fucking choke you out while you try.
See, he just did throw a couple of good forearm smashes from the top.
Yeah.
But the problem is that this guy, you see how he's got his fingers locked, but he's keeping his head up by that guy's chest.
Yeah.
It gives you zero room to be able to throw anything.
Right. And
so
he was just waiting
connect.
for it. And then as soon as he feels the momentum, he's like, let's go, and spins him over, you know?
Yeah, a little gator roll.
Like by the end of this, the bodybuilder dude is like bleeding and shit, and the other dude looks just
he's
fine.
catching him. He's catching him with solid strikes.
He does maybe catch a few, but like if you just wait a second, he makes a crazy comeback. Like,
and that dude's very strong. I mean, that one just slid right down his face.
Well, a lot of the punches, if you watch, he's missing most of his punches. He may land one here or there. That's why he's not doing much damage, and he just busts him in the mouth from the bottom.
Yeah,
like,
he caught him from the ground.
Yeah, and that blood is not that dude's blood. That's the bodybuilder dude.
Ooh. Oh.
Yep.
He just got him in an arm bar.
Yeah.
He like also kicked him in the face as he was locking it in.
Yeah, he fucks that dude up his whole day.
Yeah, he just caught him in the eye. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's that flexible, skinny guy shit.
Yeah, dude. Look, now dude, that arm bar is locked all the way in.
Yeah, he got it.
That had to have hurt so bad.
Yep.
A lot of people, they can, in the arm bar, they can snap your elbow the other way.
Look, but you'd think this dude could just pick him up from that position and like
slam
just
him on his
him
head.
down. Yeah, like, but not really.
That has happened before.
Yeah, like,
dude, and that, when you bend your back while having the arm bar locked in like that, dude, that's trying to break that guy's arm. That's why they just stopped it.
Yeah. And the bodybuilder's like, what?
He's like, no, dude, I'm all good.
Yeah, I'm just bleeding a little.
Can't break my arm. It's too damn big.
Right. That dude was like, get the fuck out of here, you asshole. You fucking lost that shit. Like,
you fucking suck, and you promised me you could win.
Hell yeah.
I had too much money on this. That was a good one. I've never seen that video.
You'd think like a little dude like that, a skinnier dude, not a little dude, obviously, because he's like a regular sized guy, but compared to the bodybuilder, you'd think he wouldn't stand a chance. Like if you were in a bar fight or something and there was a giant dude with like huge muscles, like if you knew that shit, like you wouldn't even be worried about it. It doesn't matter the size of somebody.
All right. And for our final story, the Maine mass shooting. Have you been familiar with this?
What is it?
There was just a mass shooting this week in Maine.
Oh, another one? Yeah, I don't know.
This guy walked into a bowling alley earlier this week.
In a bowling alley this time?
Yeah.
Man, you're not safe fucking anywhere, dude. These people are nuts.
Well, people are speculating that this guy knows here. We don't even actually need the news story. I'm pretty familiar with this. So the guy knew one of the teams that were there bowling, I guess.
Gotcha.
There was this deaf team that showed up there. I don't know why he selected deaf people.
So they couldn't hear him shooting. They wouldn't run.
That's maybe a good point. Oh, shit. Not meaning to make light of the situation.
You look around, everyone's like, you're like, I guess nothing.
They're like screaming in sign language.
Yeah.
But yeah, this dude goes into a bowling alley. He is a former military guy, I believe, is the story. And he walked in with an assault rifle. He gunned down 22 people, and he escaped.
Damn, 22.
The police tracked this guy down and found his vehicle next to a boat ramp.
Okay.
He disappeared, and they're still looking for him right now. The search has went throughout the whole that area of Maine, upper East Coast.
Yeah.
And now they've expanded it into Canada. A lot of people speculate that maybe the guy killed himself, but that's unlikely. He got away on a boat, and people are thinking that he's hiding in Canada off in the woods.
Well, and if you had that much time to run and you took off on a boat, you could go anywhere basically. Like, why would you go to Canada? I mean, it is right there. Why wouldn't you be so far ahead of where they're searching for you anyway? You obviously had a head start, before they knew he was gone.
Well, the thing is that for the same reason I would go to Canada if I needed to use my bug out bag.
Yeah.
Is that it's remote. So when you get off into the woods, it's going to be difficult. The further into the woods you get, the more you're just hidden from all of society. I mean, you can disappear in Alaska.
Yeah, you can, but
which Alaska is the United States, yes, I know, but it's Canada to me.
Right on. I mean, sure, I guess. You think that's Canada?
I mean, it's up there. That's the only piece of Canada that the United States owns.
Okay.
It's connected to Canada.
Yeah, I understand that, but this is fucking America.
This is America, you dumb son bitch.
We let Canada have what we let them have our leftovers. You know what I'm saying? We gave them a bunch of land that they can't use.
You hear that, Trudeau? We let you have Canada. If we wanted it, we'd take it. Okay?
And we could. I think we are their army. You know what I'm saying?
We just don't like your fucking bullshit ass fucking Frenchman bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah, but this guy, he gunned down 22 people and he disappeared with a boat. They found his car next to a boat ramp and they assumed that he had a boat or a jet ski or something ready for when he did this terrible act. I mean, as far as what anybody knows, I mean, it was innocent people, but they do think that he was familiar with who he gunned down that night in the bowling alley.
And it was just over a grudge then.
It may have been, but why do you come at deaf people? There's got to be I don't know, did this dude get bullied by deaf people?
Maybe. How do you get bullied by deaf people?
Right, it's kind of weird. Did he know sign language and found them clowning him or something?
Yeah, right. How do you tell a joke in sign language?
How do you even laugh in sign language?
Right. Well, you just did it, the shock look.
Yeah. When you see deaf people doing this, that's when you got to run for your fucking life. All right, so to end of the show, like we always do, I have selected 6 videos. We are going to start off with this one. This one makes me want to learn gymnastics or cheer, if you will.
This is a gymnastics chick party.
No, dude. Wow, how about that? That guy had a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Look, he was he just stopped and licked his
lips. He had to wipe his face because it was so wet. Jesus. No, watch. He wipes his face. He's like, God damn, dude, I got juice all over it.
Dude, she got that. She got
they
that.
They were all golf clapping.
Yeah, dude. So if anybody wants to do some gymnastics with me, let's get it practicing.
Cool. You ready? Let's try it in studio right now.
Let's do some cheer, Jarrod. Have you ever been to like a water park and they had like them crazy like inner tube like courses or slides?
Yeah. Like what do we have around here? Pioneer Water Park when we were kids?
There's Geauga Lake.
No, but it's Pioneer Waterland or something.
I'm not familiar with that
and it was
one.
like, I don't think it's open anymore. When we were kids, it's like giant water slides, just a whole water park.
No shit.
Yeah.
I wish I would have seen that. I don't think I ever went to that one.
You know, I don't know if it's open anymore. I haven't heard about that since I was a kid, so I have no clue. But when we were kids, we went there all the time.
No, because now the big water park is what is that fucking place? Everybody goes there every single.
Wolf's Lodge or whatever.
No. I can't remember what the name of it is.
You're talking about the hotel that's the water park inside of it? Yeah, that's like Wolf's whatever.
No.
Am I wrong about this?
No, it's called like Oasis or something
weird
weird like that.
It ain't called nothing stupid like that.
It's something like that. But this
dude.
have you ever seen this happen at a water park, dude? This is gnarly.
Oh, hell yeah, is he gonna ride that? Oh, yeah. Nice.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
Did you see that end?
Yeah, and he fucking fixed the sunglasses afterwards.
No,
like,
dude.
Shit.
I think you missed it.
No, he booted them.
Watch in the back.
Okay. Wait, it flew up in the air?
I think he just murdered that guy. Dude,
it's like that's one guy or is that a bunch of guys?
It's just one kid on an inner tube, dude.
Oh, it is too. All right, I thought I saw like a group of them. Like that's just his knees. It looked like heads. No way. That's so fake. Never.
Dude. And the caption on the top of this video says, I think that lifeguard just killed him.
Yeah, right. No, I imagine if you're flying off like that, like how would that even happen though? That's fake.
Dude, that kid flew into space.
That's After Effects. Like at its finest. That's an edit.
I hope it's not. All right, so when you're in Pee Wee football,
yeah,
every now and then they'll bring in the parents so that they have like days where the parents could come in to practice, and they'll do like fun little same drills that they'll do with the kids.
Yeah,
but they'll let the parents participate in like specific drills.
Yeah,
check out this total MILF, dude. Oh, hit him with the juke. She got the juice, bro. Now look at her. She's great. She's doing the gritty. Look at this. Look at this smoke show out here getting it.
Nice.
Juked up her son, and she bad. Flipping the hair and walking off. Yeah, dude, that's like, this chick is, I love her. You gotta say it one more time. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, footwork.
Wait, but did she just juke a little kid though? Let's be real.
That's her son.
A little kid. Oh,
this
yeah,
is mom and son practice day.
Gotcha. And what if the son just came out of nowhere and trucked her while she was like doing her dance?
Just straight hit sticks her.
Yes. And it is called Great Wolf Lodge.
That's not the one I'm talking about. There's a different one.
There's not.
Yeah.
Indoor water park in Ohio.
Yeah, dude. There definitely is.
We're both like trying to get to the bottom of this.
Kalahari.
Oh, Kalahari, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, so don't you ever deny me.
All right, but it wasn't no Oasis. Shut the fuck up.
All right. I can't remember what this video is, so... Oh, dude. This is great. So in Europe, the police don't have guns.
Yeah, of course.
He's gone down a pier, he's fucked.
And he's chasing this guy that looks like he's running very slow, so I don't know why. Obviously, they don't have guns or cardio.
Oh, yeah. Which is all cops, I feel like, except for our cops have guns.
Yeah, for sure. They don't need cardio, and they can just shoot you in the back.
He ain't going nowhere, he's fucked. He's got two options. Yeah, he's finished.
Does he swim?
No, check this out, dude.
Is he going to try to swim off? Oh, he's caught him. Oh, what's he going to go jump in? What's he playing at? Oh, he's fucking dashed him in the fucking water!
He threw the fucking cop in the water, and now
Yes!
he's gone.
Nice.
Never to be caught.
See, I thought he was gonna maybe go swimming. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I
even better.
thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought when I watched this. I was like,
You
oh, this video
fucking
sucks, but
legend.
I had to see it through.
Right.
Funny cunt.
I mean, this dude runs so goofy.
Yeah, and slow. Like,
Yeah. Look, he's gone. That cop has no chance.
Yeah, if I was running back up that pier after I just got punked out like that, and that dude was laughing and had his camera,
Yeah.
I'd be over there smacking that shit out of his hand like, you're going to jail. Like, I'm getting somebody today.
No, I'd quit my job.
Yeah, probably. You know you're going viral.
That's when I start my new job at the pub.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, a little pole vaulting. Little pole vaulting action.
Oh, smacked him in the face. Or was that a check? I don't even know.
I can't tell, but it says, I drove 7 hours to watch my nephew do this at his competition.
That's hilarious.
I think that might be worth the drive.
Yeah.
See your nephew just completely destroy his face with a pole vault pole.
Right. I wouldn't be quiet in the stands, though. I'd be the one talking shit the whole time. Did you see that asshole? Like,
Are you familiar with
I just saw it on the replay.
Are you familiar with giraffe fights?
Giraffe fights?
Yeah.
No.
How would you assume they would fight?
Like real giraffes, or is it
Real
like an
giraffes.
analogy for something?
Real giraffe fights.
Dude, they gotta just stand there and fucking headbutt each other. If I had that long ass neck, I'd just be killing shit.
You are correct.
Oh yeah, dude, like that. Oh, see, that shit don't look like it. That shit look like it hurts too.
And that's why they have them horns on their head, because that is their weapon.
Nice. Well, and like, you ever get
The
jacked
first
in the neck
few
like that?
blows
These
usually
just
settle
taking
things in
blow
such
after blow
battles,
straight in
but
the neck.
here
They're like,
the stakes are
I can't breathe.
Yeah, just getting headbutted in the throat.
Right.
And then things like that's their biggest like that's their biggest muscle is their neck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the biggest part of their body. That's all muscle.
It is crazy because I went to a zoo and fed giraffes,
As
and
the
to see
fight
them like
intensifies,
viciously
they
whip
change
their head like that.
What if you
The
would have
young
went to
male
give
aims
them
for
like
the
the lettuce or whatever when you're feeding them, and they did that shit to you, just
bull.
busted you?
Dude,
like,
you die.
Yeah.
Rival's legs.
Ooh, and they did it to each other's legs.
Damn.
Dude, that's intense, bro.
Yeah, cause I don't know if my head's hard enough to do that. Like, just be headbutting people.
Yeah. I mean, your head's definitely hard enough. You got the hardest head I've ever met in anybody.
I feel that. And I have headbutted somebody before, and it did way more damage than I thought it was going to do. Like, it was one of those moments where I was like, this is just going to be a warning shot. And it fucking laid somebody down.
And that's our video segment for today's episode. I do got to say, I got some good comedian guests that I'm lining up in the further weeks, but pretty soon here we may be skipping an episode. So just I'll keep everybody updated and locked in. Until next week, we'll see you then. Peace.
We'll see you next time. This has been No Outlet Live.